Head of U.S. Strategic Command General Anthony J. Cotton has said that Iran can produce a nuclear weapon in a week. And due to its work on space launch vehicles, Tehran can even reduce the timeline to produce an intercontinental ballistic missile. The U.S. general made these statements during a hearing of Senate Armed Service Committee in Washington, D.C. General Cotton said the Islamic Republic of Iran continues to expand its nuclear program by increasing its stockpile of highly enriched uranium and deploying additional advanced centrifuges. He further testified that Tehran has reduced the time required to produce sufficient weapon-grade uranium for a nuclear device from 10 to 15 days to presumably less than a week. He said Iran poses the region's largest arsenal of conventional ballistic missiles, which was employed on the attack against Israel last year. The U.S. general said Tehran continues to proliferate advanced conventional weapons to non-state militia groups across West Asia, resulting in attacks against U.S. partners and personnel and interests. General Cotton also said that Iran's work on space launch vehicles, including its two-stage liquid-fueled Seymour satellite carrier rocket, likely shortens the timeline to produce an ICBM due to the similarities in technology. He said this rocket could have nearly 4,000 kilometers of range with about a 1,000-kilometer payload. He also warned that the ties developing between Iran, Russia, and North Korea pose a big threat to the United States.
It's a little different nuance. That is the new relationship that we're seeing that's happening between Russia and the DPRK. So we're talking about DPRK, we're talking about Iran, we're talking about China, as well as the Russian Federation. That's why I call them the third-party influencers, because what they could do is they could be a distraction for the main effort that could be launched by any one of those that we had mentioned.
General Cotton's statements come amid the United States intensifying its campaign against the Iran-backed Houthi rebels in Yemen after announcing a military offensive against them on March 15th, and President Donald Trump issuing strong warnings against Iran, saying shots fired by the Houthis will be looked upon as shots fired by Iran. A day ago, U.S. Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard, during her Senate Intelligence Committee hearing, had said that Iran at the moment is not actively pursuing nuclear weapons, but the American intelligence community have assessed that the discussion of nuclearization has increased inside the regime in Tehran. She further said Iran's enriched uranium stockpile is at its highest level, and it is unprecedented for a state without nuclear weapons.
The IC continues to assess that Iran is not building a nuclear weapon, and Supreme Leader Khamenei has not authorized the nuclear weapons program that he suspended in 2003.
This while Iran released a video of its Chief of Staff of the Armed Forces, General Mohammad Bagheri, and IRGC Aerospace Force Commander Amir Ali Hajizadeh visiting what Iranian media called an underground missile city. The two officials boarded a vehicle that toured the underground complex, passing by rows of parked vehicles carrying various ballistic missiles. An Iranian flag and IRGC logo were displayed on the lead vehicle in a convoy carrying weapons. All right, for more on this, we earlier spoke to Reza Hatami, who is a political commentator. Take a listen to what he had to say.
Has long maintained that it is not pursuing a nuclear weapon. Iran also mentions a religious edict or fatwa by Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, who has the final say over all key state issues, that stockpiling and producing nuclear weapons is religiously forbidden. So this is the Iranian stance for the past 2 decades, and Iran says that it maintains this position as of now. And at the moment, Iran is a member of the NPT, the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty, and also has close cooperation with the IAEA, the UN nuclear watchdog. So all indications point to this fact that Iran is not pursuing nuclear weapons at the moment. And yes, Iran is enriching uranium at high levels. It has stockpiled a high amount of uranium. It is now enriching uranium to up to 60%.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.